This is installation of the CD-Mon roof rack for the 2018 Kia Sorento by Bud Walker. Now this is what it should look like when it's finished. My Kia. It comes in a package, long box. It has two racks, although I'm showing only one, just for demonstration purposes. The second rack is the same. So whatever I do for this one will be the same for the second one. It comes in a cellophane wrap, which is easy to remove. It has accessories. It has a set of keys, which is two keys. It has a lock mechanism, which is should be four. It should have four brackets. Like I said, this is demonstration purpose for that one, so that's why you see two. So whatever I do for this one, you have to do for the second one. It comes with a rubber seal. That's for when you put in your screws. It's a seal that goes over your bracket or goes over the bar to hide the brackets. Now you can see it's one end is for the front. It faces the front of the vehicle. Second end, it faces the back of the vehicle. So you have to look at those closely when you're putting the rack on. Otherwise, something's going to happen. So I'll show you later. But as you can see, the round parts of this goes to the front. The narrow part goes to the back. This foam has to stay on there because it seals in the brackets. Now this is the L-shaped bracket, which goes on inside of the bar. I'll demonstrate that here. The L shape goes down, as you can see, and that slides right in. Now when you're ready to place this bracket on, you have to unlock it first because it's adjustable and the top case will just be in the way. You got two bracket holes here which can be adjusted once it's on top of your vehicle. Now just to let you know, I'm not a professional. I just got this in the box today, and this is my first time putting this together also, after reading the instructions. Took me a minute. So as you can see, this should slide right into place. You'll have those difficulty putting it in. That's because of the black plastic part. It's kind of down. You have to pull it up and it slides right in. Now that's when you put in your screws. Now these screws have to go in sideways, so you can't put them in from the top because they won't fit in. See, as you can see, it just drops right in. But you have to put it in from the side and then use your Allen wrench to screw those down. Those are two Allen wrenches you get. You get a small one and a large one. I'll demonstrate what those are for later. You're taking your small wrench and you're not going to be locking these down, but you just want to get the screw started. Because as I say, once you get it on your vehicle, you're going to need to adjust it. It slides in and out for adjustment. So don't tighten it down all the way. Then just slide the screw up under the bar there, and then I'll just use the Allen wrench to position it in the hole and just tighten it down. It still slides back and forth. See, that's how you want it before you put it on your vehicle. And you can do the same thing to the other side. Your bracket comes with the screws already in them, so you have to take the screws out, and then you put the bracket on. The instructions it came with is okay. I had to kind of really look at it, just see how things go. But I finally figured it out. I was trying to look on the internet for these type of brackets. I saw a whole lot of others, but they were kind of different installations. So I thought I'd just do this one when I got it. I've had it sit in my garage for about like 3 weeks. So I'm going on vacation next month. So I figured I might as well put it together. As I say, that stripping, you can tell it comes off, and it just puts it right. You can put it right back on just by pressing it down into the groove, and it'll seal. It'll seal. And it slides back and forth also, if need to be, or if you just take it off if you have to work. Once everything's installed, it should be in place. Okay, so on top of my vehicle, I see there's several holes, and there's a bracket also, which I don't use with this type of installation. Now, this is where the large wrench, Allen wrench, comes into effect, because you have to use that to loosen up the bracket so it will fit on your bar. So your little silver bar there goes across the vehicle. This opens up the bracket on the inside, and it spreads it out where you can pull that silver part out. It goes on the outside, and the black part goes on the inside, on top of the roof. The black part is rubber, so it's like a hard rubber type material. And there's a rubber type on the silver part also, which is metal, but the rubber part is rubber, so it doesn't damage your vehicle, but it's pretty sturdy also. So you just unscrew your screw counterclockwise. As you can see, the reason why I didn't lock down the brackets, they're adjustable, so you can pull them in and out as you adjust it to your vehicle. You try to keep it in the center of the vehicle. But it's up to you how you want to do it, whatever you want to put on top. Once I get the bracket open and set it in place, then I tighten it back up, and it's pretty secure once everything's tightened. Now I use these two holes which is on top of my vehicle as a guide to center the rack. That way I know it's completely centered on both sides. But both sides have holes on them, so I just use that as a measuring tool to center the rack, the bracket, center the rack. Once everything's done to your satisfaction, you just tighten down the bolt with a large Allen wrench and make sure it's pretty tight, because you don't want it falling off with your luggage and doing high wind or whatever on the expressway. Also, while working with metal tools on your vehicle, try to secure your vehicle with a cloth or something so you don't accidentally scratch the paint. I think I did that a couple of times. So whenever you're working with metal tools and you're using force, try to protect your vehicle with a rag or something to protect the paint in your vehicle. Now once your bracket is secure, then you lift up the rubber seal and you tighten everything down. Otherwise your bracket can still slide back and forth. Although it's secure, but it's good to have everything locked down. And with these you just tie as tight as you can. You know, there's no nothing to crack or anything like that. But I wouldn't use no power tools or nothing. Just use your hand and, you know, just regular force. And everything should be pretty tight. Put your rubber seal back on. Then I'll demonstrate how to lock it back up. Now this is your lock mechanism. It goes into the little black hole here, right here, and it has to fit in there for the key to turn. Now I noticed when I was putting these together, I couldn't get them to lock because they are coated. You have to know which one goes on which one, left and right, front and back. This is what it looks like once it's done. Now you might notice on here, there are arrows. One pointing to the left, which means that's the back casing. And the one on the front means pointing to the right. That means that's the right casing. And it should be just the same on the other side. And special thanks to YouTube, Suman, and KindMaster for video editing.